This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
A blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. And we are back at it again. Yes, man. All right, my viewers and subscribers. So in this one, I have a little clip here with Kemar Roach rooting some poles out of the ground. Yeah, man. Yesterday we spoke about Roach picking up 6 wickets. So this little clip is showing a couple of the wickets that he took. We're also going to talk a little bit about Nicholas Pooran and Shea Hope. Yes, my people, they came face to face against each other in the IPL today. And we had both men getting good scores. But at the end of the game, it was Shea Hope and the Delhi Capitals that ended up on the winning side. So we're going to take a look at that. Plus, we see a story coming out of England where it has been confirmed that, it's actually Brendan McCullum and Ben Stokes who told Anderson, that's James Anderson, that it is time to move on. So I'm going to read a little bit from an article and you can let me know what you all think in the comment section. All right, so while let me just quickly go through the Nicholas Pooran versus Shea Hope battle. So it was the Delhi Capitals versus the LSG, and the Delhi Capitals, they batted first and scored 208 for 4. Yes, my people, 208 for 4. West Indies ODI captain Shea Hope, he played in that game, batting at number 3. He got 38 from 27 with 3 fours and 2 sixes to his name. Strike rate of 140.74. So Shea Hope getting a game there, my viewers and subscribers. Delhi Capitals, as I said, 208 for 4. Now, when it was time for the LSG team to bat, they fell short by 19 runs, getting 189 for 9. I'm really zooming in on our players, right? Nicholas Pooran, he top scored for them, getting 61 from 27, 6 fours and 4 sixes. That's a strike rate of 225.93. And he actually batted at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at number 5, getting that 61 of 27, 6 fours and 4 sixes to him. Unfortunately for him, though, his team ended up on the losing side of things. So, just wanted to highlight that those two players were in action today. All right, so we're going to finish up here by, by taking a look at this story coming out of England. And this is where it is being said that Anderson, that's Jimmy or James Anderson, he was told that it is time for him to move on. We were talking on our live show last night, and I saw where a couple of people were saying the same thing about Roach, saying that Roach, it's time for him to move on and a thing like that. So we're going to look at this one, my viewers and subscribers. So taking it from the ESPN Cricket Info website. So the headline says McCullum and Stokes told Anderson it's time to move on. Right? So the article starts and it says, England managing director reveals in a 90-minute meeting in Manchester Hotel, says Anderson wasn't expecting it. Right? So Rob Key, who is the manager, is saying that James Anderson wasn't expecting it at all. So it says Brendan McCullum and Ben Stokes told James Anderson that it was time to move on in a 90-minute meeting at a hotel in Manchester last month. Now, Anderson announced on Saturday that he will retire from international cricket after England's first test against West Indies in July. And Key has now revealed how the team management reached the conclusion that his time was up. Now, Key, the managing director of England men's cricket, the managing director of England men's teams, regularly meets players for appraisals and told Anderson that they should meet in person. Now, this is in quotation, and I quote, when we made the decision and we thought, okay, we need to go and meet Jimmy and discuss the future, Brendan came to the conclusion that the right thing to do was to fly over to England from New Zealand, right, and to make and have the discussion. He went on to say the three of us went up to see him. Myself and Brendan caught the train up from London, and Stokesy was in Manchester getting ready to fly out to America, right, for a family holiday. We all met Jimmy in a hotel near the station, and we had a conversation for about an hour and a half, which Baz led, right? He said, I don't think Jimmy was expecting it, but I don't think it was completely unexpected. He said that in quotation, in the back of his mind, he knew that the time was coming, and we discussed lots of different things as well, and the future for Jimmy after playing. We didn't impress upon him that that he had to make the decision there and then not so long ago, right? Not so long ago. He decided that the Lord's game was going to be his last. So he went on to say, we just sort of said, look, I think it's time for us to move on. We're coming to a stage now where we got to start looking towards the future. People now need the opportunity to learn how to bowl with that new ball, to go through a day's worth of test cricket and then realize they have got to back it up the next day. Now's the time that people have to start learning, end quote. So that is it, my viewers and subscribers. They are saying that they went up to him, all three of them, Rob Key, Ben Stokes, and Coach Brendan McCullum, had the conversation and, was able to say, listen, it is time. And, Anderson now decided that he will just call things, he will just call it quits after his first test against us. So, what are your thoughts on that, my viewers and subscribers? Do you all think that West Indies selectors need to do these sort of things when they think that it's time for a player to move on? Or are you into the thing where the youngsters need to outperform the senior guys, right? They are saying that youngsters coming through need to be able to learn to bowl with the new ball. Do you all think that he should still be sharing the new ball with other bowlers once he's performing to that level? Or should they just go ahead and do that? I was reading something that Stuart Broad said, and Stuart Broad recently retired, and he was saying that with Anderson going now, if Mark Wood or even Wokes is unable to play, then you might find a case where probably 3 or 4 bowlers, they are actually playing and they don't have 20 test matches in between them. So, very interesting, my people. Let me know what you all think in the comment section on this one. Big up.